Final review. You will take a final on Monday, May 4th, from 4 to 5:20. There are 4 questions from assignment 1, 2, 4, 6. This final is real time. You will receive final question through email. I will email you a final question right before the time. So reserve your time for the final. Assignment 1, Chapter 7. This one is about waiting line model, because this one says stepped by 2 workers. So using model 3, multiple server. So if it is multiple server and model 3, then you can find LQ from chart. To find LQ, how many customer in waiting line, length of queue, you need average utilization and then the number of server. Average utilization is lambda over mu. Lambda is arrival rate, mu is service rate. From question, students arrive at the cafeteria at the average rate of 24. So arrival rate lambda is given directly 24. Be careful. The lambda over mu, arrival rate and service rate, they are how many, not the time. Maybe when you take the final, maybe arrival given by time, like average, on average, every 3 minutes or something like that. Then you need to convert the time to how many rate. But this one just give you how many. So lambda is 24. And then mu, service rate. It says student orders take on average 4 minutes. So one order takes 4 minutes. They say again, service rate is not a time. How many? This one, lambda arrival rate is 24 per hour. So if it takes one order takes 4 minutes, then how many orders can be served in an hour? So hour is 60 minutes divided by 4, that is 15. per hour. So this one raw average utilization is 24. Arrival rate divided by service rate 15. It will be 1.6. And currently 2 workers work. So it is 2. And then question, should another worker be hired? If one more worker hired, then S, the number of server will be 3. So from the chart, find LQ using average utilization and number of server when S2 and S3. Okay, just a moment. The chart average utilization 1.6, then LQ when 2 workers work, then 2.844 when 3 workers work, and LQ is 0.313. So look at the answer. Utilization, average utilization is 1.6, and the number of server is 2, then LQ is 2.88844. So compare waiting cost when 2 workers and 3 workers work. So waiting line cost is LQ times the customer cost times how long, how many hours the store or cafeteria were open. Go back to question. So customer cost is $6. The student waiting cost is $6. And then cafeteria open 12 hours. So 2.844 LQ times waiting cost, customer waiting cost $6, and then 12-hour open. So when 2 workers work, customer cost is $204.77. When 3 workers work by hiring one more, LQ is 0.313 times $6 customer cost times 12 hours open, so $22.54. So by hiring one more clerk or worker, when 2 workers work, customer cost is this one, and 3, then customer cost is this one. So by hiring one more worker, this cafeteria can save $182.23. Save this much, but to hire one more clerk or worker, pay. Go back to question again. To hire one more worker, pay $20 per hour, and then open 12 hours. So hiring cost will be $20 per hour times 12 hours equals $240. So save this much, pay this much. So save $182.23, but pay $240. Subtract, then result is negative 57.77. If this result is positive, then answer will be yes, because there is benefit by hiring one more worker. But this one is negative, that means there is no benefit. So answer is no, don't hire one more worker. Assignment 2, Inventory System, from chapter 11. Average daily demand of a product is 240 units with a standard deviation of 8 units. Assume demand is not constant. Demand is not constant. And state economic order, quantity, and reorder point. So find EOQ and reorder point R. It says demand is not constant. Demand is not constant. So using safety stock model, fixed quantity model, safety stock model. So Q is, go back. By the way, the given demand is daily demand 240. When you take this assignment 2, when you do this assignment 2, many of you confused about this daily demand and annual demand. And then given day 290 days. So I will show you answer. So daily demand is 240. So annual demand to get the order quantity, optimal order quantity, or EOQ, 2DS. This one is annual demand. So annual demand is 240, daily demand times 290 given day. If a question doesn't give you time, the day, how many days a year, then use 355. But this one is given 290, so use that day to get annual demand. So annual demand is 69,600. And then just plug in 2 times annual demand times order cost. It is given. Order cost is 95. And then annual holding cost is $1.20. So you can get the Q using this formula. So it will be square root of 1000 here, 11 million and 20,000. So by calculation, 3,319.64. Even this one is lower than 0.5 decimal point, then anyway, round up. Always round up, so approximately 3,320 units. And then this one is safety stock model. So using safety stock model, we order point. This one is Bayesian model reorder point time plus safety stock. To get safety stock, you need standard deviation during lead time, that is square root of lead time times standard deviation square. So given standard deviation is 8 units, and then lead time is 9. So lead time 9 times standard deviation 8 square, and then square root, that is square root of 576 equals 24. Plug in there. And daily demand is 240 given, and times 9 lead time plus z-score. Z-score about service rate. Service rate, desired service probability, that is 93%. 93%. 93% is 0.93. 0.93 is between this one and this one. 0.92647 and 0.93319. 0.93 is closer to this one, so take this 1.5 z-score 1.5, because 0.93 is between this one and this one, but closer to this one, so 1.5, take 1.5. So plug in 1.5 here, and calculation 2,160, this one, plus 1.5 times 24 equals 36. So reorder point is 2,196 units. Assignment 4 from chapter 15. Question 1, I think you can do it, this one. Many of you made a mistake on this one. Okay. So scheduling assignment method. So first step is subtract smallest on row. So this one is smallest. So subtract 300, and second row 300 is smallest, and third row 400, and fourth row 600. So I subtract 350, change 0, and 450, and 150, and then this row subtract 300, then 0, 150, 300, 500, and third row subtract 400, then 0, 100, 400, 300, and here subtract 600. So 900 minus 600 is 300, 250, and 200, 0. And next step is subtract smallest on column. So this one is 0, doesn't matter, 0 doesn't matter, but this one is 200, 0 doesn't matter. So this row, no change. This row also, no change. Column. This column, this column, this column, no change. But this column change because smallest is 200. So 450 minus 450 minus 200 is 250, and 100, 200, and 0. So next step is using line cover 0. So I said if there are 2 or more on column or row, cover that column or row first. So cover this and this, and then this one remaining. So it doesn't matter using vertical or horizontal. Let's use vertical. So only 3 lines, but n is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need one more step. Subtract smallest among numbers not covered by line. So 100 is smallest. So this column covered by line, so a change. Just copy this column also covered by line, so don't change. And this one 0, 0. But here minus 100 from these numbers not covered by line. So 150, 0, 200, 100, and 50, 400, and 300, 200. Okay, next, again, try cover. So there are two, cover this, and there are two here or here, it doesn't matter. Just cover this, and then this one, horizontal or vertical doesn't matter, cover and cover. So use 4 lines so we can get optimal solution. So 0 here, this one, 0 here, here, and here, here, and here. Okay, I said when you assign only one available, so assign this one. Okay, use pen. So assign this one, but for job 2, there is no overlap. And then this one also only one available, so assign this one, and this one not available. Then only this one can be assigned, so assign this one, and then this one cannot assign, then assign this one. So individual A assigned to job 2, individual B assigned to job 3, and C assigned to 1, and D assigned to 4. Then cost will be from the first table, original table, 2A to 2, 300, B to 3, B to 3, 600, and C to 1, C to 1, 400, and D to 4, 600. So it will be 1900 total. Is that right? Yes, 1900. You may maybe different answer, but the total cost will be the same, the answer will be the same, but I will show delete, delete. And delete this too. Okay. earlier we used a vertical line to cover this one, but how about cover this 0 using a horizontal? Still 3 lines, so we need one more step. So among those numbers, smallest is 100. So the same, this column doesn't change, and this row doesn't change, so I will copy and this row also doesn't change, the same, but this one and these numbers changed. 150 minus 100 is 50, and 100 minus 100 is 0. 500 minus 100 is 400. 100 minus 100 is 0. Next one, 100 and 200. And the same, try cover 0 using line. So here there are 2, so cover, and there are 2, cover, there are 2, cover, and this one covers, so 4 lines. But chain difference is here 0, 0, the same, 0 here, but one more 0 here, and 0, 0, the same, 0 here, the same. So assign I need a pen. I need a pen. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work. Okay, anyway. So if assign this one, then not available. Assign this one, not available. Assign this one, not available. Assign this one. So the result the same using here using vertical or horizontal. Oops. Yeah. To cover this one using vertical or horizontal, the result is the same. Assignment 6 from chapter 9, MRP system. So given MPS, bill of material, inventory, record file. So first you need copy demand 500 in week 5, week 8, 1000, and later this one, and then lead time for A 2 weeks, on hand 0, and safety stock 0, and there is no scheduled receipt. And B, lead time is 1, on hand is 1000, and safety stock is 0, and 500 in 4, scheduled receipt 500 in 4th week, and C, lead time is 1, on hand is 500, and safety stock is 0, and there is no scheduled receipt. And part D, 2 weeks of lead time, on hand is 2500, no safety stock, and 1800 in 4, scheduled receipt 1800. I will make it bigger. So from bill of material, A connected to B and C, and 3 and 2. I will use pen. A connect to B directly, and also connect to C, and B connect to D like this, and then to make the A, 1A, need 3, B, and need 2C, and then to make the B, need 4 of D. Okay, now here, gross requirement for A is based on MPS 500 and 1000. Then there is no scheduled receipt. And then project available is 0 because there is no inventory on hand. So 0, 0, 0, 0 up to this point. So 0 available, but 500 need. So net requirement is 500. So receive 500. Lead time is 2 weeks. So it should be ordered 2 weeks earlier. And then need 500, receive 500. So there is no inventory. And 1000 need, but 0 available. So 1000 net requirement. Receive 1000 same time. Lead time is 2 weeks, so 2 weeks earlier place order. So A connect to B and connect to C. So to make 500 A, B need the same time times 3 because 3 parts need. So 500 times 3 is 1500. 1000 times 3 is 3000. And then A connect to C also. So same time here. 2 part of C. So 500 times 2 equals 1000. and 1000 times 2 is 2000. Okay, so for part B, available is 1000, so initial balance is 1000, 1000, 1000 up to this point. Net requirement is 1500 minus 1000 is now 500, because this one used last for lot, so order then many, receive then many, 1 week, lead time 1 week earlier. So after this receive 500, so total will be 1500, use 1500, so 0 available, but receive 500, so projected available balance will be 500. So 500, 500, so 2500 need, receive 2500, 1 week earlier 2500, oops, 20, and so need available 500, need 2500, received 2500, so 0 inventory. About here 500, 500, 500, 500 need, net requirement, but fixed lot, so order 1800, received 1800, 1 week earlier 1800. So after receive 1800, use 500, so 1300 inventory, so 1800 minus 500, so 1300, 1300, 700 need more, 2000 need, 1300 available, so 700 net requirement, but order lot is now fixed, so 1800, 1 week earlier, and after receive 1800, use 700, so 1100 remain, carry over. Okay, now B, part B, connect to D, then need 4, so 500 need in week 2, and 2500 need in week 5, so here 5 times 4 is 2000, 2500 times 4 is 10,000. 2500 on hand here, 2500, 2500 enough to handle this one, so there is no net requirement, just use, then 500 carry over, 500 plus 1800, 2300, 2300, the net requirement is 7700, using lot for lot, so order lot is the same as the net requirement, 7700, 2 weeks of lead time, so 2 weeks earlier, so need 10,000, available 2,300, received 77,100, so 0 carryover, 0 carryover, like this. So this problem is a little bit confused, but one by one, as I show you. So if you follow my steps one by one, then it will be okay. Anyway, all answers on Moodle, so practice and prepare for the final, and then hopefully you do well, and then get a good score and good grade, and then finish this semester with a good grade. Okay, thanks for your efforts, and keep safe and health in this chaos, coronavirus, and see you when you take final. Okay.